We're underway here in week 3.
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
Let's go.
Stroud looks to throw on the first play.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
This defense for the Bears much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
27 yards there, a first down.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10.
Going to throw right side here, complete.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. On 2nd down, it's Stroud.
Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Stroud looking to throw.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now Stroud. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
3 tight ends up front here, 3rd and goal. Third and goal, Stroud.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Trey Flowers picks it. And nothing but daylight ahead. He's at the 50. He's at the 30.
That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And he's got it. Touchdown. Devontae Parker. His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Bears take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Trayvon Walker in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man.
Play action. Stroud now.
He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, that play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play, he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Tariq Cohen is deep for the Bears. That's pulled in at the 32. Oh, able to avoid him.
A nice return that time of about 14 yards.
And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Prescott now from the 50. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Parker. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. For the Bears, they're 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL. This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you...
He rifles one that's intercepted.
And the Texans will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that
that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The big story all week, Texans coach Lovie Smith making his return to Chicago. Lovie, of course, the coach of the Bears from 2004 to 2012, and he was at the helm when the Bears won that NFC title in 2006. Wound up 81-63 during his tenure here in the Windy City. Then he will have that pit stop down in Tampa and then come back to the state of Illinois as the head coach of the Fighting Illini in the Big Ten before returning to the National Football League.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
On first down, here's Stroud.
Looking downfield for Godwin. And this is caught. Touchdown, Houston.
I cannot lose.
That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
Ain't that right, Mo?
Touchdown-interception ratio is what, 3-1?
This nigga playing his game.
But he's a
Oh, he is?
just getting back to even is a
Nigga,
big
why?
deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their
Oh,
leader.
he is?
Nah, they probably I don't know if he was dropping it with dude or something.
I'm about to play my nigga pretty soon.
And ultimately, he
I'm in here,
stopped
bro.
right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee
I
at the
made a mistake
25.
in the beginning. He had me boxed,
The
bro.
Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They had the interception
Oh, this is
last drive,
different.
led to the tying touchdown.
no,
So
you just-
7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10.
Oh my!
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive.
I'm out of here, bro.
Big
How the fuck
play
did
there on
he
the
get
catch
that?
and
Woo!
run. 71 yards.
I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one better than 20 miles an hour.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Again, it's Harris. And not a whole lot there as he'll get him down at about the 2.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action, throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
You can already start to hear this crowd. They're saying, go for it.
Yeah, have we ever been at a game where you've heard the crowd go, field goal, field goal?
No, I have not. That's a good point.
Yeah, they always want to go for it, and I think they've got the right idea right now. The way they move the ball.
And he's into the end
Bro,
zone.
oh my!
Najee Harris, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Again on 2nd down, it's Stroud. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Stroud on 3rd down now. Throwing right, and that's complete. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
And that's a nice throw right there, and I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing in colleges delivered to the NFL.
And they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. 2nd and 10, Stroud to throw yet again here. He finds his man, complete. It's Gibbs. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Gibbs. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. And Stroud now to throw. Touchdown, Texans!
Pussy.
Equanimous St. Brown in the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Bro, why the fuck the kick so short?
From the 6. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that is incomplete. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Some boys ain't gonna play their games. in the league.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the 31, Prescott.
It's the first one, baby.
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. It's Bolden who picks it. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spend in the locker room going over what you're expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
That's going to be caught by Pitts. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Stroud to throw it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
Stroud now on second down. Dancing to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Kyle Pitts, his second touchdown on the season. And the Texans have broken the tie.
I ain't gonna lie, I fucked up in the beginning, Ed, because I got a breakout with Chris Godwin, so I was trying to get the ball to him type shit. And I got to the goal line, and I threw a pick. I said, once that happened, I said, you know what, fuck it. I'd rather win this game than get that, just get X Factor anyway. Fuck it. We already superstar.
But that's why I like doing the yards more than touchdowns. When you try to force it in the red zone, that shit be getting picked.
Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation.
And Prescott, his third interception. And the Texans are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out underneath, hit him with the football, and they picked up the first.
I got to be up by, what, 21 to put on 2 clock, right?
He's carried the ball just 5 times.
Just put on 2 clock or try to never heard that rule.
Passing touchdowns, but guess what?
Put that bitch
Ground
on
game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Honestly, as soon as that bitch hit second half and I'm up, I'm chewing.
Right back to him on first down. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
Hang around.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Stroud now on 1st and 10. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
On the ball, on the ball.
Stroud. This one caught by Davis. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Damn, Kelsey, why are you moving like that? First of all, that nigga was sliding.
Open, it's St. Brown. He's got it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 14. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Gibbs. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive.
I can't call her yet.
Passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters.
Never had
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Don't be shocked when he's the leader of the receivers.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
Thinking about changing quarterbacks. I need somebody with a better arm.
Oh, shit.
3rd and 1.
Yo, you did not just get burned by Kelsey, bro.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Gabriel Davis from 4 yards out. And the Texans look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long. And this time, that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early. So now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball, definitely coming from his head coach.
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. Taken at the goal line.
Oh, no, Gibson should not be.
And good coverage there on special teams as he'll get him down shy of the 20.
Change all this shit, bro.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. Say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Bubba Bolden who picks it. And the Texans are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Yikes.
Well, time, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly. Benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have to like the position.
Man, I almost feeling like I should have gave Julio a goddamn superstar.
What is this nigga